Hey, Faction family. Today we're going to dive into my true heart and something that's super important to me, and this is Price Principle 132. I've been preaching this for years. The compound effect of consistent physical effort. Now, what exactly is this principle? The compound effect of consistent physical effort is the idea that small and regular actions in fitness accumulate over time to create the significant results that you want. Hey, let's let the pros tell us. Zeno, a Stoic philosopher, captured this perfectly when he said, well-being is attained by little, and nevertheless is no little thing itself. I know, tongue twister. Try being on my side. Think about your morning routine. You wake up. You might do a quick 10-minute workout, and then you prepare a healthy breakfast. And these actions seem trivial. They seem easy. They seem normal. Maybe just a few push-ups, a couple squats, some stretching, short jog. You're choosing oatmeal over sugary cereal. You're choosing water over soda. And in that moment, they don't feel life-changing. But these small choices, these tiny efforts repeated day over day, week over week, month over month, year and decade over decade, truly become the architect of your actual physical transformation. And they're not just habits. They're the building blocks of the healthier, stronger, most maxed out potential of who you can be. So why is this principle so relevant to me and ultimately to us? Because fitness isn't about Herculean efforts. And I can't stress that enough. It's not about one killer workout. It's not, I ran 40 miles the other day. It's about showing up day after day, week after week, and making those small investments. The returns on your fitness investments, they're not just physical also. And you guys know what I'm talking about that are currently engaged in this type of lifestyle. But they pay out in energy, in mental clarity and longevity, and they pay out ultimately in your life. You see, in life, this is my doctrine, you're either getting healthier every day or you're depreciating every day. Nothing organic stays static. So consider this. If you invested $10 a day starting at age 30 with a 7% annual return, you'd have about $342,000 by the time you hit 60. And that is the power of what I'm talking about. That's a compound investment. Now, I want you to think of your body as that investment account. And every single workout and every single meal and every good night's sleep is a $10 deposit. Now, you're not going to see a dramatic, massive increase right away. But let's fast forward a year, 5 years, 10 years. Let's go 20 years and see what that compound effect looks like. Now, I'll segue right here for a second and say, oftentimes people ask me in the gym, hey man, you're 52 years old, you look great. How do I look like you? And in my mind, what I want to say is, go back to age 15, start from there and never miss a workout. And this is the sum total of that effort. Although that doesn't inspire many people, right? So even though you've built your fortune in health, and we're talking to all of you, and you've got your more energy and your sharper mind and a more resilient body, when you actually embrace the compound effect of fitness, that is what I'm trying to tell you, and that's where the magic happens. And that's when you start showing up as the best version, like I said, the maxed out version of yourself in not just fitness, but it's the overlays, the umbrella effect. It's every area of your life will increase. When you make your physical body better, all other things follow along with it. So what's the key lesson that we can take away from this principle? The lesson here is that consistency trumps intensity. Pause, write this down. I'm going to say it again. I must have said this a million times in my life. Hey, Derek, what's the secret to getting in shape? Consistency is more important than intensity. Just like in finance, the key to compound interest is time. And the sooner you start, the bigger the payoff. Many people think, I don't have time for this. How many times have I heard that? I've got to run a business. I have a family. I got a job. I got all these things I have to do. Guys, that's average thinking. Average is okay for some people, but if you're watching this video, you've already decided that you're not average. You are moving towards savage. Average thinking finds reasons to not invest in yourself. Savage thinking says that's unacceptable. You don't have time not to invest in your fitness. Because when I told you, like when you neglect your physical health, everything else suffers. So how do we apply this principle in our daily lives? Here are 3 ways to put this into action. 1, I want you to shift your mindset. Stop seeing fitness as a burden, as a job and start seeing it as an opportunity to invest, right? Every workout, every meal, every choice, every good night's sleep, every glass of water, every successful choice that moves you in the needle of getting better versus getting worse, that's where we start. And it starts here. Number 2, focus on consistency over intensity. It's better to do a 30-minute workout 5 days a week than to crush one workout for a 3-hour session, max out your legs, not be able to walk, and trust fall on the toilet. You know what I'm talking about. Number 3, track your progress. Not just your weight or your measurements, but your energy and your mood and your productivity. These are where the real dividends of fitness really pay off. And remember, in the game of life, fitness isn't just about looking good. It's about performing at your peak day in and day out. It's about compound interest for your body and mind. So guys, the clock is ticking, and every single second is an opportunity, right? How many times do I talk to people and they say, I'll start Monday? I go, but it's Wednesday. Why would you not start right this minute? Because they have an average mindset of the world tells me that the week starts on Monday. No, the world starts right now for savages. So I'm going to ask you this question. Are you going to let this opportunity slip away? Or are you going to invest in yourself? This is Price Principle 132. Now, I want you to go out there and put all of this into action, building your life action by action. Just as Marcus Aurelius advised, no one can keep you from this. It's all in your hands. Price out.